Hey, listen, stop asking me, do I love that woman? And I do. And I ain't gonna play about her. And ain't nobody gonna play with her. I'm stepping 10 behind her. I don't give a fuck how bad we get into it and how we fall out. That's mine's over there.
That's my man, and I mean that shit. And I don't care what this bitch is saying, cause I'm on his list. Never knew a love like this. Didn't know it could exist. Don't go to sleep, man.
And do what the fuck you want to do.
Who said that?
Okay. Now here it is.
You talking that shit? I know it. Yeah, girl. Tell him again.
Here it is.
Tell
Now
him again.
here it is. Now ain't nothing that I'm doing that she don't do. If you a bitch that's on the line, you know. She goes to my phone. She do the same shit. She do all that. Listen.
When I care.
Keep following me now.
I want to listen.
Listen and shut the fuck up.
Don't talk to me like that.
Shut the fuck up.
The case of Zaria Carr and Shaw Marcus Carr begins with a marriage that, on the surface, appeared ordinary. Behind their daily routines, however, tension had been building for months. Arguments, accusations, and a growing divide that neither of them kept entirely private. Their social media activity showed signs of the problems long before the final incident. Yet no one fully understood how far the situation had escalated. Everything shifted the moment Shaw Marcus went live on Facebook. What started as a routine stream quickly turned into a public confrontation. He began presenting claims, directing accusations at Zaria, opening up details that had previously remained inside their home.
Like I had head tattoos before 3 years ago.
She been cheating on it all. Cheating on it all. I've been cheating. I've been fucking all doing my thing.
He just said I got all my tattoos from
She get pregnant.
As viewers watched, the exchange grew increasingly intense. The live stream captured the unfolding conflict in real time, leaving thousands of people uncertain about what they were witnessing or where it was heading. The live stream did not end the way most viewers assumed it would. Instead, it reached a point that turned the video into evidence. Investigators later had to analyze every second of footage, every statement, and every clue captured on camera. This story follows the details from the couple's backgrounds, to the buildup of their conflict, to the live stream that exposed their final moments as a couple, what happened off camera, what led to the final action, and what investigators uncovered afterward formed the center of this case. If you are drawn to true crime stories that reveal hidden truths, we invite you to subscribe. Your support enables us to share real cases, raise awareness, and give a voice to those who can no longer speak for themselves. Before we begin, tell us in the comments where you are watching from and share your thoughts as the story unfolds. Welcome to Spotlight Crime, a place where we examine cases that shake communities and reveal what often remains hidden behind closed doors. Real stories, real people, real impact. Subscribe today and turn on notifications so you won't miss what comes next. Zaria's early life was defined by a stable family structure. She grew up with close relatives nearby and maintained regular communication with them. Her upbringing was consistent, with routines centered around school, home responsibilities, and community involvement. Those who knew her describe her as someone who kept predictable habits and followed structured daily patterns. Her education reflected her interest in practical career paths. Friends and relatives noted behavior patterns that suggested she valued independence, but also preferred maintaining peace in relationships. She avoided public conflict and rarely posted negative statements online. Her social media presence was curated to show a controlled aspect of her life. Photos with family, short videos, and general updates. She presented an image of stability and routine. Zaria also kept clear personal goals. She spoke about improving her financial situation, expanding her career opportunities, and maintaining a household structure with her husband. She valued predictable environments and steady communication. What early signs in someone's background could indicate future relational instability? Shamarcus's childhood and early environment differed in several ways. His upbringing included exposure to conflict within the home and shifting household dynamics. These early influences shaped the way he interacted with others as an adult. His personality traits included assertiveness, direct communication, and a tendency to address issues publicly rather than privately. He worked various labor-based jobs, often involving physical tasks and inconsistent scheduling. His hobbies included social media activity, live streaming, and interacting publicly with online audiences. He maintained multiple online accounts and frequently expressed his thoughts directly through live videos or long posts. Previous relationships or conflicts were discussed among acquaintances, though not extensively documented. Some mentioned that he had displayed communication challenges in the past, particularly when dealing with disagreements. He often escalated discussions quickly and preferred handling disputes in open spaces rather than privately. On social media, he interacted with followers regularly, sharing personal opinions, responding to comments, and posting updates about his daily life.
You are cheating. She is divorcing you.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't want to get no divorce, but if that's what, what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
Nah.
Certain posts suggested frustration, distrust, or dissatisfaction in his marriage. Should past behavior patterns be taken more seriously in relationships? Zaria and Shaw Marcus met through mutual acquaintances. Their early interactions were positive and aligned with shared goals such as partnership, financial stability, and building a household together. They entered their marriage with mutual understanding of responsibilities and long-term intentions. During the early stages, they lived together in a modest residence and shared financial duties. Both contributed to bills, groceries, and practical needs. Their daily lives appeared typical to outsiders.
What the fuck? That bitch still ain't.
Over time, however, documented and alleged problems began surfacing. Arguments became more frequent. Trust issues intensified, and disputes were no longer private. Some disagreements spilled onto social media through cryptic posts, indirect messages, or comments that hinted at deeper conflict. Friends noticed Zaria withdrawing from certain interactions, while Shaw Marcus increased his online presence and directly addressed their disputes. Financial stress, communication breakdowns, and accusations of dishonesty contributed to the deterioration of their relationship. Viewers who followed them online noted recurring tension, though no one predicted its eventual escalation. When couples display conflict online, does it indicate deeper issues offline? The events leading up to the live stream developed over days and possibly weeks. A central issue was a claim involving an alleged STD. This accusation became a significant source of conflict, with discussions escalating beyond normal marital disputes.
Oh, man. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then
I swear you'll die.
I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Damn, bitch.
Give me
I gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this, so y'all won't know that tea right now.
Give me my phone.
Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Shaw Marcus became more active online, alluding to information he intended to reveal publicly. Zaria appeared withdrawn and visibly uncomfortable based on earlier images and messages. By the time the live stream began, the conflict had already reached a level where both parties had exchanged extensive accusations.
And do what the fuck you want to do.
Who said that?
Okay. Now here it is.
You talking that shit? I know it. Yeah, girl. Tell him again.
Here it is
Tell
now.
him again.
Here it is. Now ain't nothing that I'm doing that she don't do. If you a bitch that's on the line, you know. She goes to my phone. She do the same shit. She do all that. This.
Wouldn't I care?
Keep following me now.
I want to listen.
Listen and shut the fuck up.
Don't talk to me like that.
Shut the fuck up.
Should serious personal disputes ever be taken to social media? The live stream started at a point when many followers were already online. Initial viewers joined out of curiosity, assuming the video would be similar to previous posts. Instead, the tone shifted quickly. Shaw Marcus began by addressing the camera and laying out his accusations in a structured manner. He spoke about alleged infidelity, betrayal, and the supposed STD issue.
Like I already had tattoos before 3 years ago.
She been cheating on it off.
He tried to
Cheating
say-
on it
he
off.
tried to
I've
say
been
I
cheating.
got
I've been
my
fucking out doing my
tattoos
thing.
He just said I got
So,
all my tattoos from
She get pregnant.
He explained his perspective, presenting his claims as facts while pointing the camera periodically towards Zaria. Zaria was positioned nearby, but not centrally in the frame. Her responses were limited. She spoke at intervals, denying some
On the
statements.
way to work, bitch. I ain't never talked to Bird because he ain't my type of nigga, like you said. If anything, I would have finessed that some money. money. When I talk to y'all niggas, I text y'all. First of all, when he say talk, he said text, not talking about lay up, meet with none of that. But she didn't give me no money to get the fuck on. Baby, I don't talk to no nigga that ain't got no goddamn money, no goddamn motion.
And attempting to explain others. Her body language indicated tension, and she moved cautiously during the exchange. Throughout the live stream, Shawn Marcus repeated accusations and emphasized the level of betrayal he felt. He brought up private messages, references to previous arguments, and statements from earlier disputes. Viewer comments flooded the stream. Some asked him to stop the argument. Others encouraged him to end the video, and many questioned the truth behind the claims. As the confrontation continued, the tension visibly increased. Shawn Marcus's tone grew more intense, and his movements became more abrupt. Changes in his voice and posture signaled a shift from verbal dispute towards something more dangerous. As a viewer, what would you have done if you witnessed the argument live? The tone shifted dramatically at a specific moment. Shawn Marcus moved abruptly, and the audio captured a change in the environment. Viewers heard sudden movement, raised voices, and a sound that immediately signaled danger. The camera angle shifted, capturing blurred motion. Before the live stream cut or changed direction, viewers saw enough to understand that a severe action had occurred. Investigators later used the video to analyze key moments, positioning, audio clues, timestamps, and sudden silence. When the stream ended, viewers reacted online with confusion, concern, and urgent attempts to contact authorities. Many posted that something irreversible had taken place. Should live platforms have faster intervention protocols for violent situations? Authorities were first alerted when viewers of the Facebook Live began contacting emergency services. Multiple callers reported that the live stream had shown a serious domestic confrontation between Zaria Carr and her husband, Shawn Marcus Carr. Dispatchers received timestamps, usernames, and fragments of what viewers had witnessed, allowing officers to respond with context before reaching a location. Patrol units were sent immediately to the Carr residence. Upon arrival, officers noted the front door partially closed but not fully secured. They announced their presence before entering. Inside, officers located both individuals. Zaria was found unresponsive. Shawn Marcus was also located at the scene. Officers secured the area, cleared the home room by room, and established the space as a crime scene. Investigators documented the physical layout, furniture positions, potential points of struggle, and any visible injuries on a victim that align with what viewers described from the live stream. They collected physical evidence such as a suspected weapon, blood samples, clothing fibers, and any object disturbed during the confrontation. Digital evidence was collected immediately. This ensured that the live stream footage, messages, drafts, and deleted content could be preserved before remote access or automatic data loss occurred. Police issued a brief statement to the public within hours. They confirmed that they were aware of a live stream related to the case, acknowledged the circulation of the video online, and asked viewers to provide any saved clips or screen recordings. Authorities emphasized that online content would play a central role in the investigation. How important is digital evidence in modern crime investigations? The medical examiner conducted the autopsy the following morning. The injury type was matched against the suspected weapon found at the scene to determine compatibility. Depth, angle, and proximity data help reconstruct the exact motion used. Forensic timing established an estimated window of death. This was cross-checked with a Facebook Live timestamp to determine whether the fatal injury occurred during or after the stream. This timing was essential since the live stream served as a real-time digital record. Toxicology testing was conducted. Blood and tissue samples were examined for drugs, alcohol, or other substances that could have affected either party's behavior or decision-making. How do forensic findings typically strengthen or contradict a suspect's narrative? Digital forensics became a central part of the case. Analysts reviewed the live stream frame by frame. They documented timestamps, audio spikes, shifts in camera angle, and any visible movement from both individuals. Even brief shadows, reflections, or background objects captured on camera were examined to confirm positions inside the room. Investigators also reviewed both individuals' social media activity leading up to the incident. Comments, arguments, blocked accounts, and prior post referencing relationship tension were preserved. Should investigators have access to all digital accounts in cases like this? Family members from both sides were interviewed. Relatives provided details on the couple's history, previous disputes, and any recent conversations that indicated worsening tension. Statements documented whether either individual had expressed fear, frustration, or intentions to separate.
But I had to say something. I know everybody in the family is asking me, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I tried. I really did. I know online y'all know them as Frenchman and Duchess. But to me, I know them as Shamarcus and Zaria. With that being said, I want to clear a few things up about my cousin. Because at the end of the day, it needs to be said. All I keep hearing online is Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this, Odie this. Let's clear something up. First of all, my cousin's name is not Odie. It's Obi. Okay? Let's start there. Secondly, y'all paint this narrative as if it was some type of down low situation going on. And what I want to let y'all know is, first of all, Obi got bitches, okay? I'm going to just say that. He was not a part of the community. This is not no DL situation. I also want to say this because the narrative that's being painted is not right. First of all, my cousin is deceased, so rest in peace to him. But I want y'all to understand a few things about our family. We got some serious steppers over here. And when I say steppers, I'm not talking about the stuff y'all see on the internet where they posting up. No, I mean, we got them real gangsters that move in silence, okay? Everybody's sitting here trying to figure out, why did Shamarcus do what he did? Well, let me explain to you why. Because there's a couple things y'all need to know. First of all, Shamarcus knew that he wasn't going to make it 24 hours. Let's start. He wasn't going to make it 24 hours. He wasn't. So it was better for him to do what he did to himself before somebody else did something to him. Let's start there, okay? Secondly, everybody's painting this picture as if he pew-pewed Zaria, or if he Zaria, and that wasn't the case. What happened is that boy put hands and feet on that girl. And this wasn't something new. He always put hands and feet on that girl. Okay, head, shoulder, knees, and toes on that girl. Let's be honest. This time stuff went a little bit too far. It happens. It went a little bit too far. Rest in peace to both of them. Okay? Because it's never right to put your hands on a female. Let's start there. He put hands and feet on this girl so bad that she was unconscious. Now, personally, I feel like she could have made it had she got the medical attention that she needed. But she laid there for an hour and a half. An hour and a half before police had even arrived. Make that make sense. If he really cared about her, you know what he would have did? He'd have picked up the phone and called the ambulance. But he didn't. He didn't. Because he already knew he had fucked up. He had fucked up really bad. Everybody like, well, y'all talking about, she said Odie's name and basically that would, who the fuck is Odie? It's Obi. But see, the problem was our family started to pay attention, like, because the situation that happened with Obi was fucked up. And we knew it was some foul play. We been knowing it was some foul play. We just been trying to figure out what players was on the chessboard. You feel me? That's what we was trying to figure out. And my auntie been saying she felt like Shamarcus was on some bullshit. Now let's be real. Shamarcus and Obi been friends for a minute. Best friends. Thick as thieves. Obi go get money. He brings Shamarcus. Shamarcus ain't have to worry about no bread when my cousin was alive. Because when Obi rode, he brought Shamarcus. If he got paid, he brought Shamarcus and broke him off. But see, the problem is when you out here getting money, because my cousin wasn't no weak dude. When I tell you he was out here getting that bread, he was getting that bread. Okay, and it might have not have been legally, but he was getting that bread. And the crazy thing about it is the way he was set up, we kept saying, this got to be an inside situation because the stuff that these people knew didn't make sense. It got to be an inside situation. He knew this whole motherfucking time that he was a snake ass dude. He knew this. He knew if it ever came out that he was involved in that situation with my cousin Obi, that he was going to have to give his ass to God. You understand that? Period. He knew this. He knew this. He knew this. So while he was up here pillow talking to Zaria, he ain't realized this whole time you been putting hands and feet on that girl. See, she called the wrong people. What she should have did is called my family and told us the real, but she was so afraid to say something. Because she knew if she said something, it was gonna go the way it was gonna go. This boy put hands and feet on this girl for everything she did that he felt or deemed that was unacceptable. But he couldn't do that shit with my cousin around. Obi didn't play that putting your hands on female, he didn't play none of that. He didn't play none of that.
Some neighbors described changes in the couple's behavior in the weeks prior. Less communication, more visible stress, or irregular activity around the home. Do communities usually recognize early warning signs but fail to intervene? Based on the physical, digital, and forensics, investigators and community leaders emphasize several lessons. The need for early conflict intervention, the importance of recognizing escalation signs, and the growing role of digital evidence in modern cases. What safeguards should couples have in place when conflicts escalate? If this story has kept your attention, do not forget to like this video and share it with others. For more true crime stories that uncover the mysteries behind tragic events, subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay updated with our latest investigations, reports, and discussions. Thank you for joining us in this pursuit of truth and justice. Together, we can shed light where darkness remains. Until next time, stay safe and stay vigilant.